Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another real quick video here. This one's going to be about Rachael Ostovich. Shout out to Coach Shelton Harrison. I saw he did a video and posted the pictures of her that showed her injuries, after she suffered the little domestic violence thing with her husband. There were some pretty brutal images, man. I mean, we already knew that one of the major injuries she suffered was the broken orbital bone. So as you know, originally her fight with Paige VanZant in January was going to be canceled, but as of recently, she stated that, hey, the fight's back on in January once again. Same date. Real quick, man, I just my 2 cents on it. I just feel like I really wouldn't be mad if she was to cancel this fight at the moment or postpone it. That's actually my choice, is for her to cancel this fight at the moment. Just to make sure she's ready. Not just physically but mentally. After suffering this type of abuse with somebody, with your significant other, that can really beat you down mentally. And I know she's been trying to do other things like campaign against the with anti-domestic violence and everything. So that might be something she kind of wants to focus on. That and just healing. Make sure her body's healed. Suffering a broken orbital bone, that's nothing to play with. That's nothing just to kind of brush off and say I'll be back after a month. Sometimes those type of injuries, they can take 7 to 8, 9 months, maybe a year. If you go back and look at Kell Brook, he suffered a broken eye socket in the Gennady Golovkin fight, and I don't think after he suffered that injury, he was the same. Went back in the Errol Spence fight, almost a year later, but he suffered another broken orbital bone, and I think that takes something out of fighters. But that aside, she suffered that type of pain, but she also suffered that type of mental pain from, like I said, from her significant other, who was, causing this abuse to her. If you look at the images too, they just seem pretty brutal. Not just her face, but up in the chest area, up by her ribs, up by her breast and everything. That's why I just feel like, this is something that she might want to just take the time to, get away from, actually, something like combat sports, just for, maybe another 6, 7, 8 months, or however long it takes. Because going in there with somebody like Paige VanZant, I know a lot of people don't rate her as a high fighter, but, she is somebody to look out for. She is somebody that is a power-based fighter. She has a lot of power in, her kicks and her punches, and I think that she could suffer even more injuries, more damage, or some career-ending injuries in this fight. So I think it would just be wise for her to take the time off, because when this happened, this was almost 2 months before her fight. But you got to think, it's already December. She has a month to go before this fight goes. And I mean, we can't really say if she's been training properly right now, leading up to this fight. And I don't even know if she has it in her, if she just wants to prove that she is a warrior. But at the end of the day, this is her livelihood, this is her career, so she has to make sure that she is 100%. So all in all, man, I just feel like, hey, take the time off that you need. I mean, it's kind of almost seeming like, I don't know if it's kind of like the UFC kind of pushing her to go ahead and take this fight because this is a major date for ESPN. This is there's a lot riding on it, but at the same time, hey, your health comes first. I know this is going to be like the first ESPN card for the UFC, and this was one of the main events there. So I know she probably feels like, she has a lot riding on her, but hey, your health comes first. I feel like she should just cancel the fight, or put it off, to like the summer until she makes sure she's healed up. But yeah, that's all I got on this one. I just want to know your thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. Should she just hold off on the fight? And yeah, man, make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.